Hello, Nadine here, and today I'm going to be making a shaker card using some of Maker's Movement products. This is Maker's Movement. This is Out of This World stamp and die set. So those are the dies, and there are the cute little stamps that go with it. And I'm also going to be using their Versa die. This is Perfect Foam Cutter, the circle set. Their double-sided adhesive foam, and then some clear acetate sheets. So we'll get to all this later. First thing I did, I colored or stamped out 3 of the little alien guys right here, that one right there, and then I colored them in with Copic markers, and then I die cut them out. I also cut out the little planet here and the spaceship as well. Next, just using a card front. This is my card, which is a 5.5 by 4 1/4, and then my card front is 1/4 inch smaller. And then using a piece of Rinea silver Starstruck foiled paper, I'm going to adhere that to the card front using my Xyron Mega Runner. So now I want to cut out a circle on this. I'm going to have 3 of the aliens kind of down here, so right about there is a good spot to cut out the circle. Get that on there. So there's that. So it's going to end up going onto the front of my card like that. Right, next I am going to use an embossing folder that I've had forever. It's by Cuttlebug. I have no idea what it's even called, but it has these circles on there that I thought would work well. So I'm going to emboss this. So there it is, embossed. Okay, I'm going to use another little piece of the foiled paper. Sorry, that was blurry there for a minute. So another piece of the foiled paper. And then using some alcohol inks, I'm going to try to create, not sure what colors I'm going to use here, so I just grabbed a bunch of different ones. But I want like a galaxy type sky is what I'm looking for here. So this color is denim. And currant. And this one is pink sherbet. And just a little bit of willow here. I'm not sure if that one will be dark enough, but we're just going to go with it, see what happens. Some sailboat blue. Then I'm just going to pour some blending solution onto the foiled paper. And just kind of stamp this on there. In metallic gold, I'm going to use these 3 stars right there, and I'm just going to stamp them randomly onto the paper that I just did. Okay, so now that I have it stamped, you can see that on there, I am going to also take, this is just a piece of gold transfer paper that I'm going to put on there, and I am going to run this piece also through my embossing folder. And the reason why I'm putting that transfer paper on there is in case there's still any stickiness left over from the alcohol ink, this will just transfer onto there and it'll make it so it's not sticky anymore and also not ruin the inside of my embossing folder. There you go. You can see how some of that transfer foil transferred onto there, onto the stars. So now this piece is going to be adhered back here. I want to make sure it's going to be behind that. So now using the clear acetate sheets, which has a blue film on both sides of it, this just keeps it so it doesn't get scratched up. I'm going to use a pair of tweezers here and try to pull off one layer. It is, and then it needs to come off of the other side too. Okay, so now on the back side of this, I'm just going to take my adhesive, oops, and run it right along the circle, outside of the circle. And then just stick my circle right on there. I did cut this just slightly bigger. I used the next size circle up on that so it would fit onto the opening, like that. That same foam adhesive that I had like a bunch of extra scrap pieces, and I'm just going to go along the outside edges. And then I cut out the circles here, the foam, using the circle die cutter, or the circle dies right here. And I think I want the second to the largest circle here. So I just cut off the top part of the circle because that piece was too thick and I didn't want to rip everything by taking it back off. So it was just easier to do it this way. Ended up, as you saw there, I cut the circle, so I'm going to have to add another piece right in there, and the reason being was because the circle, my foam circle was smaller than what the actual circle was here, and I didn't want to be able to see the foam through there, so I ended up cutting it. There we go. I just added a little piece in there. So next I'm going to be using these Galaxy Shaker Sprinkles. Let's see, there's some stars. Those are little black stars, and then some just fun colors. Okay, so these little stars are called shooting stars. See how cute those are? I'm like in love with their little shaker things. I'm just going to put a little bit of those right there into the middle. These are called Constellation. And these are called Milky Way. There we go. Now I'm just going to center this onto the front of my card. Okay, so now the shaker part is made. And now I'm just going to take each one of my little aliens here and run them through my Xyron sticker maker. And then there it is. A fun shaker card on the outside with the little aliens on there. And then you open it up and it says you are out of this world with a little spaceship. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so, and give me a thumbs up if you like what you saw. Thanks a lot. See you next time. Bye-bye.